Hello. When last we left our hero... Oh, actually, check this out. I got a rhyme. When last we left Sekiro... Forget that. Forget that happened. Anyway, I was here. That's what happened last. Snakes. That's right. The snake was far too big. Oh, this guy again. So I just better defeat him before he stabs me or something. This guy does poisons, which is slightly rude. Oh, oh shit, I didn't know that. He could throw stuff. That's no good. He does have attacks, gotta be. I've treated these guys with a modicum of disrespect in the past. I do not think of them as super dangerous enemies. I don't know why they bother to attack me, since they're like little goblin dudes who will clearly be taken down by a master swordsman. Anyway, so let's evaluate the situation. This might be Ashina Castle. There's certainly a big lump of buildings up there, right? I've come a long way around. From here, yes? That, I think, I am looking at... no, I'm not certain of what that is. That could be Ashina Outskirts, it could be Ashina Reservoir. Do I recognize it as the Outskirts? Where I spent a lot of time? No, not necessarily. That low-lying path thing is familiar, but I think it was the Outskirts. There would then be a bridge. Instead there's this kind of sunken area. You know what? I think I do recognize Ashina Reservoir. So I think this low-lying area and this tree and stuff, I think that's where I was at the tutorial section at the very start of the game. I think. So that's some way to the north, if I understand the map correctly. Let's check the map out. Yeah, if I've travelled like halfway to the reservoir, the castle is probably the... So if you see the red circle on Ashina Outskirts, I reckon the castle is to the right and just above that circle, so the big building. I think I'm now near it, but it's kind of hard to tell. While I'm here, let's spend skill points. I've got one apparently. What was it I was looking for? Ah yes, well, there's only one thing I can afford. Thankfully, I do want to start progressing down this tree. Chasing Slice, this looks interesting. After using prosthetic tools, you can attack people, which seems good. Only some tools though. Loaded Shuriken, Shinobi Firecracker. So I'll just equip those prosthetic tools. And also an axe. So that I can try out this new ability at some point. Prosthetic follow-up attack. Use tool right after follow-up. There you go. Hanbei may have training for that, so I'll visit him at some point. So... do I want to continue on toward Ashina Castle? The main alternative would be returning to memories of that night. But this castle's where Kuro is. I can always return to the night if I have to. This is my main goal, this direction. Whoa, that's a big guy. It's kinda... he looks unreasonably large. Another ogre, maybe? A red eye? Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, let's eavesdrop. Oh, Gyobu. The demon. So these guys are the soldiers of Ashina, and they are trying to defend it, as I theorized the other day when talking about politics. It's interesting. Am I who they're trying to defend against? Why? Why am I attacking them? Well, I know why I'm attacking them, because they've kidnapped the guy I'm sworn in service to, right? But why did they do that? Whoa! I think the big mystery in all of this is Genichiro's role. That's battlefieldy. Why do I feel like... I just have a sense that out there might be things. Like, I've played From Software games before, numerous times, and I can kind of recognize the way they design things. And this seems set up for a big fight to me. Oh, there's a bunch of corpses there, so I guess it's a place where a big fight already happened, perhaps. Still, I'm somewhat nervous. Is this structure the castle gate, or is it over this way? There's no obvious way up there. Oh, there was a non-obvious way. Also, some guy mourning a horse. Oh no, I'm sorry about your horse. I would much rather the horse had lived than that guy. A lot of dead bodies. Whoever is attacking Ashina, they're doing pretty well. But, like, not well enough, obviously. They're not getting through until Wolf comes along. I kind of feel bad about this. Like, I don't know. Kill it. Does not open from this side. Okay, I'll have to go around there. I feel like, I don't know, like, destroying Ashina, is that really a good thing to be doing? Probably doesn't matter to Wolf, right? Because he's got his duty. He's the bodyguard guy or whatever sort of... I don't know. I'm not really certain. Whoa. I heard some weeping. Who's weeping? Oh. This thing. Okay, what is this thing? I'm going to assassinate it. Yeah, I feel good about that. Now I'm leaving. I'm trying to anyway. Nope. Okay, so I did right when I jumped off the cliff. That bit was good. The problem was when I climbed back up again afterwards. I was trying to drop further down, but that was not actually a maneuver I've done before, and I messed it up. So, if I understand mini-bosses correctly, is that thing a mini-boss? I'm not sure it was. It may have just been like a... Well, the distinctions aren't clear-cut in this game. What you have, technically speaking, is tough enemies, right? Some of them you might consider bosses, some not. Like, you have people with more than one death blow. That's your classic tough enemy. You have enemies who, as well as more than one death blow, guard like a fog door. That's pretty boss-like behavior. Like Enshin of Misen did that, and the Chained Ogre, I think. Then you have ones who are like really tough, like General Yamauchi, Tenzin Yamauchi, who wasn't guarding anything. He was as tough as Enshin, but he's just kind of just there. You don't actually have to fight him. And then there was that ogre thing I fought once. No, it wasn't an ogre, because I know what an ogre is now. It was like a big fat man, like a, I don't know, a sumo wrestler or something. Anyway, for some reason there was a big guy, and that guy had 2 death blows, maybe because he's so big? Okay, that was a mistake. That was a mistake on my enemy's part. How do I get up there? Not like this, I guess. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. What an asshole. You know what I should have done? Mid-air deflect. I've got to move for that, but I didn't really have an opportunity to use it. Should probably have remembered, however, that being shot in mid-air is very dangerous too, and not just let it happen to me. I'm looking over here because I remember there was some guy patrolling this region. Can't find him right now. Maybe I've killed him. Now, where's the big man? And what kind of moves might I want to use on the big man? Not that one. I remember Shinobi Firecracker worked well on one before. Loaded Axe always kind of works well. It's expensive though. Shinobi Firecracker is very cheap. I'm not actually seeing all of the enemies around. Oh, another one of these remnant things. That's Kuro and Genichiro? Enormous bow on his back? Yeah, I remember his face. Well, I want to view that, but I also want to not be attacked while I do it, so let me just hunt and peck around here for a moment. Chickens scratching at the ground. I'm looking for people who might want to fight me. Could it be? So I guess I can verify this by reviewing the video later on. Could it be that the big guy actually died when I dealt a death blow to him? I was just sort of assuming he was a 2 death blow guy. Maybe he's not. Can I find his body anywhere? Ceramic shard, balloon of wealth, heavy coin purse, good. Small guy corpses. The thing is, I think the other big guy, when I killed him, he kind of puffed into nothingness somehow, like some sort of magical creature might do. And this game certainly has magical creatures in it, I've learned that. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what is up. A lot of soldiers dead here, due to wars, I assume. Alright, no use putting it off. Let's learn some more things about what the heck is the thing with that and what's up. Yep. Damn. It's quite easy to fall off there. Okay. The Interior Ministry. Huh. Okay, this recontextualizes a great deal. I'll talk about that fragment of plot at some point. Maybe right now, for example. Yeah, why not? So it seems to me Ashina is under attack, or was under attack, perhaps, by external forces. This Interior Ministry, which might be, you know, something in some other part of Japan, some group, entity, whatever. Maybe there's a shogunate out there. I don't know. So Genichiro Ashina wanted to defend the country, as did everyone else, presumably. Except the people attacking it, who don't want it to be defended. And he... Oh, the big guy's back. Huh. Well, that's inconclusive then. Anyway, but they're not winning, basically, Ashina. Why do I get the feeling this may have been some time ago, that conversation, not recently? I mean, look at how destroyed this place is. There was a battle already, and everyone's still here, and I think I know why now. Kuro's blood. The divine heir, the dragon whatever. Genichiro probably forced Kuro to give him the resurrective power blood, which would mean that's why everyone comes back to life when you kill them. It's not just Wolf. Like, what if the Ashina soldiers have had this blood administered to them? This is all very From Software, by the way. Like, this is sounding familiar. If you may be familiar with this kind of thing in other games. Anyway, the blood, I suspect, has been given to the soldiers. That is what is going on. And would that mean that dragon rot is spreading throughout the world? Or is what's going on with Wolf specifically different? See, okay, here's what I think happened. 3 years ago, the Hirata estate was raided. And Kuro, I suspect, was captured. Possibly the raid was sponsored by Genichiro. I don't know. Anyway, I think he was probably forced to give up his blood from that point on. I reckon Ashina fought back the attack, but was, like, destroyed or damaged in the process. Perhaps they've turned into these zombie-like creatures. I don't know. That would also be very From. Well, I don't know enough yet, but that's the sort of thing I think is going on. Now, I probably want to go down here, because, like, this has got to be the castle, and this is like a way into the castle, right? But I'm sure there's going to be things here which I won't like. Let's test that theory. Here's what I do like. Treasure. Just flash. Oh, he's on a fucking horse. Okay. I get the wait. This is the boss fight. Like we had a question earlier about what constitutes a boss. Well, this does. I'm not sure it would have been possible to get a stealth death blow on that guy. I'm actually just trying to run away here. Like I want to sort of find a way out. I'm not sure there is one. Oh man. Okay, I guess I have to. You can block that. That's good. It's what? Okay. Let's actually try to do some stuff here. What the hell was that big thing he just swung around? Onikage, it must be his horse. Oi. I wonder what the horse thinks of firecrackers. It doesn't like them. As expected. I got the timing wrong on that. Cool. Cripes. This guy's cool, but he's going to kill me. Masataka. He noticed the resurrect. That was the thing. Wow, he can kind of swing that thing around on a rope. You can deflect those things. It's not actually super hard. You gotta do it reliably though. Stood with the Ashina when they took this country. It's interesting. That's something another character says. So what was his name? I've forgotten the name of the other guy because this guy's cool. Oh, a castle gate remains closed. Yeah, I'll bet. That's it. That seemed beatable. Just not exactly easy. I wonder if I kind of tried basically a similar strategy to what I was using there, but committing to it. I'm tempted to just go back in. But I won't, because this is like a full-on boss fight. It might be difficult, or very difficult. I might just die again and again. So I probably want to do that in a new episode. Thanks for watching.